So guys, I thought of the best thing ever. I thought, you know what? Instead of making a mansion for one person, I'm going to turn this whole thing into a hotel. But to do that, obviously, as you can see, we've got stairs smack bang right in front of us. That's not how a hotel looks. We've got a concierge area and all that. So I'm thinking, why don't we demolish this wall, bring these stairs back here a little bit more so they're kind of a little bit more receded. And then we can put a concierge here at the front and like have villages and stuff. And I think that'll be very much hotel-like. And then obviously going through here, we're going to make a bunch of hotel rooms and everything. And it's going to look so cool. And if you haven't seen the previous episode, we are burning down pretty much all this forest because we're going to make a zoo. It's going to look awesome. And of course, we're going to make all this proper. So this is all temporary. I hope we're going to be able to make this work. Obviously, we're going to have to move this to accommodate the stairs. So this is going to be a pretty big, I suppose, project, but we're going to get there, guys. Let's see what's over here. Yeah. Okay. So this is going to be pretty much demolished. So we can move these staircases back. Fun fact, I actually started recording this video without recording. I almost forgot to hit I did forget to hit the record button, which is so annoying because I had an intro and then it's like, now I've got to do it again. All right, this is going to be interesting. So how far back are we going to put these stairs? Yeah, we're going to have to get rid of this. Actually, I'm going to leave this here because this can possibly be kind of like in a downstairs area. At this point, I kind of don't even know what I'm doing at the moment. This is, I swear, a lot of Minecraft building is guesswork. Like, most of the time, you don't know what you're doing until you kind of do it, and it's like, I know what I'm doing. But I'd be lying to you if I told you I've got a plan right now. I absolutely do not. I kind of have a plan, I suppose, but not like a plan. I kind of know a roundabout way of what I'm doing. After the second one, there's nothing below. So, oh God. Okay, this is going to get confusing real fast. So I went ahead and demolished this whole back area. This was to make way for what will eventually be a new area for the staircase. And copying this staircase was quite difficult because there was a lot of stair blocks facing different ways and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it was a bit of a nightmare. Okay, so we're pretty much done the main stairway, sort of. We just got one more stair to add. Boom. And now we just got to pretty much copy all that and then bring that all out here. Oh, God, it's thundering. I am literally scared of thunder. Not today, thunder. Not tomorrow either. I'm going to sleep through this. And the crazy thing is, it actually sounds very real. I'm sure you've played Minecraft with headphones on, but the thunder sounds really real. Anyway, we got distracted by that stupid thunder, so let's continue this. So the stairs continue around what would be this wall here, which will make this... I don't know if we're going to make this a wall and copy it, or if we should make this... Ooh, we're going to make this a fish tank. This area here. So when you kind of go up the staircase, you're greeted to a massive fish tank. Oh my God, that's the best idea ever. Oh, I love coming up with good ideas. I am so hyped. I know exactly what we're doing now. See, this is the thing about Minecraft. You don't know what you're building until you start building, and then you know what you're building. All right. We are going to make a massive fish tank. Guys, this is going to look like an absolutely proper hotel. I am so excited. It's going to be the best woodland mansion in Minecraft. I know I said that a couple of episodes ago, but I mean it. Okay, so our wall's gone, our ceiling's done. I don't know if we keep that chandelier or not. And I suppose if we do, if we change the color. But either way, we'll remove all these now and we'll continue our flooring. And that'll be our staircase done. And then we start making the fish tank. It's going to look so cool. As you can see on the top right corner, we updated our Minecraft. We're finally on 1.21.11. So that's going to be cool. In fact, we can get ourselves a copper iron golem. Copper golem. I'm making up words. But yeah, we've got to get ourselves our first ever copper golem thing. Those guys are so cool. So, here's the grand plan. Back here, we're going to make a massive fish tank, which is going to look cool. It's going to be the biggest fish tank you'll ever see in your life. Over here, we're going to put a little concierge area. So we'll put these guys here. And then these guys here. And I'm thinking the way we're going to do this is we'll probably use We'll probably use the light oak and have some stairs. You'll see what I mean in a second. Upside down stairs is such a pain. So we're going to have to do this. So all makes sense in a second. And then upside down stairs. Where's our oh. Okay, we're going to need more, but this will do for now. I didn't mean to do that, but I think that could actually work. We are going to do that. That actually works. That's a happy accident. Let's get some more stairs. Sweet. There we go. And we'll get our blocks, and this can be our little concierge desk thingy. I mean, I've said this a million times, and I'll say it again. I wish Minecraft had a technology update. That would be so cool. There we go. And then what I'm going to do, because I want to keep villagers here, I want to trap them into their job. I'm going to get some fences, put the fences around here, and then that way when I trap the villagers, they're forced to work. Oh, they're going to be able to jump over the top of this anyway. Ah, that is so annoying. So they're not going to be forced to work. How do I trap them? Unless I make this a plank. Hold on. I think I might be onto something here. I am. Okay, that'll do. Oh, wait. No, that won't do because... Unless... Ooh, I've got another big brain idea. We put this here and this here. Perfect. Okay, we'll test it out. Yeah, there's no getting out of work now. They're going to be trapped at work. Sweet. We've got our little reception area. And in fact, I'll put another plank down there. Wait, can I do that? I don't think I can. Oh, I can. Oh, sweet. Okay, I can. Oh, man, this is coming together nicely. Boom. Boom. We are ready for a villager. Okay, so this is the foyer or lobby or whatever you want to call it. We've got to get ourselves a villager, which shouldn't be too difficult to do. And they can work here. I wish we had like a little computer or something, but whatever, you can't win it all. I say we get ourselves some glass and start making this fish tank or aquarium or whatever you want to call it. So let's just get rid of everything that's unnecessary and then we'll go get our glass. I don't think we've got enough, but I'm sure there's going to be sand nearby. We can smelt some glass up. All right, let's find some sand. I don't know if there's going to be a desert around here somewhere. I hope there is. Look at all this from burning down the trees. We've still got a lot more trees to burn down, but for now, we gotta find ourselves some sand. I'm looking at sand right now or stone? Oh, it looks like sand. Okay, we finally found some sand. That took a long time. And there's one of those, what are those tower things called? I can't remember what those tower things called, but we got one of those. You know what? I'm actually tired. Right now it is, what's the time? It is, it's 3:23 in the morning. I really do want to look for a desert temple, but at the same time, my mission here is to get as much glass as I possibly can, or sand anyway. All right, that'll do. That should be plenty. That should be plenty, I'm sure. Oh, there's my statue over there. You can see it from this far. That's cool. That's really odd. That is so odd. Okay. Whatever, Minecraft. I think Minecraft's had a little bit too much to drink, I guess. Okay, cool. So now we got to craft a bunch of furnaces. I'm pretty sure we got a lot of cobblestone. All right, sweet. So the fish tank's done. Now we just need to add whatever. I don't think we can put down kelp unless there's water. Yeah, just as I thought. That's fine. We can add that in. But I'm pretty sure we can put sea pickles. How come they don't light up? I wonder if they light up Yeah, okay, we're going to have to put water in first, I think, and then they'll light up. So let's put our glass up. I don't know how far we're going to put our glass because obviously at some point we're going to need like a lid. I guess we'll make it all the way up at the top here. But yeah, for now, let's put our glass on, get our fish tank going. This is going to look so cool. Now, I'm wondering how high we go. I think maybe up to here. And then, like, we'll have a service access area from the back here or something where you can go up and, like, do your, like, fish tank maintenance stuff. And then we're going to get rid of this because it's not going to look good right next to the fish tank here. And then there's a little trick that we need to do when it comes to putting down water. This will all make sense shortly. And then I'm going to go over here. You guessed it, an infinite lava pool. Sorry, lava. Infinite water pool. And now we basically bust out all this flooring. And we've got ourselves a fish tank. You know what? I'm even just for like I suppose, a creative or cool little piece of art, I'm going to put a boat at the top as well. Because why not? We'll chuck a boat up here. Boom. Boaty McBoat. I don't know. I don't know why I wanted to put a boat up there, but we'll chuck down some kelp. So that's pretty much our fish tank done. And now we've officially got ourselves a fish tank. This looks cool. Let's have a look. So basically we walk into... Hold up. Let's do this properly. Here's our hotel whatever we call it. We walk in. Boom. We're greeted by reception. And right behind is this mega fish tank, which we're going to put some tropical fish and all that. If you want to name some of this fish, once we get some name tags, leave your suggestions below. I'm going to add these because I feel like it completes it a little bit more. And there we go. We've got ourselves a little fish tank. Obviously, we're going to put better lighting and everything, but I just wanted to quickly make the fish tank here. But I've got to say, it's all looking really good. Let's put our dark oak flooring. There we go. It does look a little bit dark over here, but once again, it all comes back to I will be adding lighting. So when we go upstairs, we got more of the fish tank, which looks cool. I dig it. I dig it. You know what? For you, this is going to be a jump cut, but for me, I'm going to go to sleep in Minecraft and in real life. So good night. I'll continue the recording pretty much after I go to sleep here. Okay, so it's the next morning, both in game and in real life, and I feel so much better. Like, when I edit this video and I see how tired I'll be like, whoa. Oh, I just thought of a really cool idea. Another cool idea. We should make this like a little tunnel way. So it kind of goes through the fish tank. I don't know. Maybe that's too much. Let's see if that idea grows on us. I think it'll be cool, but no. I think we'll leave it for now. So I did think of an idea in terms of how we're going to do that. We are, after all, going to build a stairway going down, I think. I think that might be the best course of action. That means we could even extend the fish tank down even a little bit more. I don't know. But let's see how this works. Hold on. I just want to break down some material here and see if this is a viable option. The nether portal is 5 blocks tall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we don't even have to go below there. Now, moment of truth. Let's see if it works. I'm sure it will. Oh, that looks nice. Okay, are we going to be in the same section? We should be. Sweet! It works. There we go. I think that kind of looks cool. We found a solution to a problem and there we go. I like that. So now our ender portal is... Why do I keep saying ender portal? Our nether portal is now tucked away down here, as it should be. We've still got to get fish for here, but to do that, I want to get name tags and everything first. The more I look at this flooring, the more I feel like it looks dark and kind of out of place. So I decided to put the hallway flooring through here as well. So it kind of makes like logical pathways going to wherever you want to go. And I think it turned out to be a good idea. Yeah, we need to do something about this. This is looking a bit too pale, I suppose. Oh, that's right. We got to do this ceiling. So let's go get some scaffolding. Basically, we're going to put the window all the way to the back here. So this will all be demolished. This roof will go. The roof will basically wrap around like that. And then there'll be a big glass area here. So after a bit of careful planning, it was time to demolish everything to make way for the extended skylight. I don't like the idea of demolishing a library, but let's face it, hotels don't really have libraries. So in my opinion, this was acceptable to do, especially for when it comes to making a massive skylight. And it turned out to be so cool. Yeah, that's so much better. That's looking like a proper hotel lobby. That is definitely looking like a proper hotel lobby. I like it. All right, guys. You guys are coming with... Oh, no. Oh, whatever. We'll just break out of here. Well, he just hit his head on the wall. That's hilarious. That was actually quite funny. All right, you guys ready to go on an adventure? We should probably sleep first and then we'll head off. All right, this is going to be a long day of flying. Say bye to your friends, guys. Okay, yes, they're still with us. We have now got a hot air balloon. Okay, so we got to go this way. This is going to take forever. Oh my God. Okay, we made it just in time. That timing could not have been more perfect. Not only did we make it just in time before night, but it started thundering and oh my God, I don't think that timing could have been any more perfect. Oh, it's Yanel and Tom. I want to keep them in the boat for now because I want to breed them before I chuck one of these in here. I'm just so happy with how this hotel's coming along. It's looking so good. It's looking so grand. But yeah, let us know in the comments what else we should do. But I've got a lot of ideas still. But man, this is looking so good. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. And until next time, be awesome.